Okay, so I've been getting the question a lot lately of, Ryan, how much does it cost to sell my home? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, there is no black and white answer to that question. Everything's a gray area with closing costs because every situation is different. For example, if you're selling a house versus a condo or HOA community, the closing costs are different. But I wanted to go over some of the closing costs involved and an easy way to get a ballpark figure of how much you're going to pay in closing costs. Now, this is not including commissions. These are costs on top of commissions to sell your home. First of all, there's escrow, there's title, there's transfer taxes, there's HOA fees, HOA doc fees. If you're in an HOA community, there's payoff demands, there's reconveyance fees, there's wire fees, there's courier fees, there's recording fees, yada, yada, yada. They go on and on and on. What is an easy way to figure out how much that's going to cost? Here you go. 1% of the sales price or the purchase price, you can factor into closing costs if you're a seller. So if you're going to sell your home, factor in 1% of the sales price towards closing costs. So if you're selling your house for $500,000, your total closing cost, not including commission, is going to be in the ballpark of $5,000. Now, every situation is different, like I said. So if you would like what we call a net sheet, how much you're going to net with the sale of your home after all closing costs for your particular house in your particular situation, I'm happy to provide that to you so you have that information. But when you're just running your numbers to get an idea what it's going to cost you, 1%. Now that does not include commission. Every commissions can be different. We run a system called a flex commission, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about that, but that really depends on where the buyer's coming from, the property. The flex commission changes depending on the situation, so it's not something that I can say it's going to cost you this much. We'd have to have a conversation and see what your situation is to answer that question. But all closing costs, 1% sales price. Use that to run your numbers. Any questions? Let me know. Love to help out in any way we can. See you next time. Take care.